If there's one video you want to watch before you take the SAT, this is the video you want to watch. I'm going to give you seven things you need to know as a beginner if you don't know anything about Desmos, and that will help you solve a few questions on the SAT and push you over 700. The first question you see on the screen is what we're going to do last, but look at it carefully. How would you approach it? Do you solve it by hand or you use Desmos? This is advanced level questions with Desmos because you need some regression and need to graph those two equations. But let's begin with the 7 things I want to teach you. And after that, when you master, you can come back for this question. So the next one is the first thing I want you to know is a basic line graph. Every person should be able to do this line graph if you're trying to take the SAT. Which point lie on the graph? And they've given you the point. The best way is to input your information and you say what? Y is equal to 2x plus 3. That's all. Now, to know which point lay on it, you can substitute those points and see if it's satisfied. And so just plot 1, 5. And then put a color there. What do you see? It's lay on it exactly on the point. Let's look at the other point. We try 2 or 3 of them and see if they lay on it. You can see the red is down, right? And then let's try the last one, 3 and 8. This is also just below it. Therefore, the right answer is A. But this is basic question for the SAT. You get this and you do it. You take the point to run away. You can solve them, but like I said, Desmos will do it quickly for you. That's the first thing I want to know as a beginner to be able to do and use Desmos. The next one is intersection. Intersection of a line segment. 2 equations where they intersect is the answer choice. Solve the system. Same thing. Y is equal to x squared. That's your first one. And the second one, y is equal to what? X plus 2. And wherever they intersect, if you put the marker there, it will give you 2 and 4 and what? Minus 1 and 1. These are the intercept and those are the solution of the equation. Of course, you can solve this. It will give you a quadratic equation by equating x squared is equal to x plus 2. And then you get a quadratic equation and solve it. But this can be done in a second using the system. Number 3, if they give you a question, it may be like in the table form, or they will give you a set of points. Every time you see a set of points on a table, these can be used to solve this question. A function increases by 5 each time s increases by 1. Pay attention. And then f of 0 is equal to 2. What is f of 4? You have to graph the equation or come up with the solution or equation of the graph before you can find f of 4. But what can we do? We can graph this. I click the plus sign. I see the table. And then what? Put in the information they've given us. A function increases by what? 5 each time x increases by what? 1. If f of 0 is equal to 2, that's your first information. So you got to start from there. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. If x is going to increase by 1, y is going to increase by what? 5. That is 7. The next number, you have this increase by 2. Y is going to increase by 5. That's what? 12. The next one, this increases by 1, by 5. This is 17. A graph, you see the line here, the regression, you graph it. Therefore, f of 4, you can look for 4 here, the graph, y is equal to 5x plus 2. If you substitute 4 here, 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. If you look at it, 4 is right here. If you trace it, it's going to hit, I'm hitting exactly 22 here. So that's your right answer. That's the third beginner's information I want you to know. The 4 is a quadratic vectors. It's because they like asking. You can trap a lot of students. What is the vectors of this equation? You already been given equation in the vectors form. You can just look at it and then find the vectors. You know the s coordinate. You can find the y coordinate. It's right there in front of you. But look, you can graph this to confirm your answer. I say, oh, Y is equal to x minus 3 square plus 2. And this is being graphed for you. What is your vectors? You just look at this point, 3 and 2, which is right in front of you. The h and the what k. Right here, this has to be positive 3, and this is positive 2. And this is right here. But at least you know that you can tell that this is your answer, and you confirm it with the graph, and it's right there. This is your vectors coordinate. We have y is equal to absolute value x minus 2 plus 1. These can be graphed, and then you can look at it. You can see they can give you a different kind of graph, and they want you to show them whether this represent that, right? So x minus 2 plus 1. And this is what it looked like, absolute value. And you can see the vectors, v's, and then the rest of the value, depending on if they give you another equation that intersect, you can find it. But this is the way, when you see absolute value, this is why you have one side is positive and one side is negative, and they are symmetric to each other. And the C's information, that is very important. The high yield, if you don't know anything, stop the video, pay attention to this, write this down, is key. When they give you a set of points, they're telling you use regression. You can plot this graph by going the normal way. It's a given point, 4 points, find the equation of the best fit. Well, Desmos is good at best fit. It will give you the best equation. Same thing, I click X and I plot my table here. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this goes up by what? 3, 5, 7, 9. You can see the pattern. And if we click on the regression, this is what we have. These are the numbers we have. And this is the graph exactly. Line of best fit is the line that go through, and each point is very close to the line. This is the line of best fit, and is equal to y is equal to 2x plus 1. So whatever number they give you, you can find it. And the last one, slider is your key. Sometimes they give you variable, you don't know what to do with it. Write the equation down, get yourself a slider, and move the variable back and forth and see what happened to the graph. Same thing. I have y is equal to what? A/s squared. And this is your graph. Why did it goes away? Because the system does not know A. So if I put A here like that, boom, I put A is equal to 1. Then I have a normal quadratic equation. Y is equal to s squared. This is a scale factor. If I goes up, look at the size of the quadratic equation, but the shape remained the same until I change A to be negative. So A is giving me the spread as I change the factor. You see, I flip it, that means A become negative, then it become positive. And this is the key concept you need to know in case they give you a quadratic equation, you don't know A and B, and then they want you to calculate B, you can choose A to be a certain number and move B. And when you find the answer, you'll be able to do it. These are basic Desmos for the beginners. If you're a beginner, you don't know anything, I want you to know these 7 things. Now that you know all the little things, let's apply it to the advanced level. This was the equation. Can you solve it? 2x to the 2 to the power x is equal to x plus 2. Same thing. The key for this is when you have 2 equations, divide it into 2. So we have y is equal to what? 2 to the power x. This is the graph it's giving us. The next equation is y is equal to x plus 2. And wherever they intersect is your solution. So they intersect 2 to 4, and then minus 1.6 to 0.3. This is the solution of the equation. 7 key facts for beginners who's taking the SAT to master it. These are your lifesavers. It will get you 3-4 points, and that will push you over 700. Take care of yourself. If this video helped you, subscribe for more content like that. Take care of yourself. Bye.